And now we're in the Death Egg.
Or the Egg Utopia. And with that, hey guys, welcome back to some more Sonic Advance 2 on Sonic Ghost.
Hey guys, Saxdude26 here.
And I'm Matt from Matt's LP Adventures, and this is the level that made me rage. Because I was trying to get all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I think you might have already kind of probably said this by now.
Yep.
But getting the Chaos Emeralds is a fucking chore in this game.
That in Advance 3, although it's still harder in Advance 2 in my opinion. But yeah, we have talked about it at one point.
God. Yeah. That's why I really stress it, just like, people, just get it with Sonic. Don't get it with anybody else.
Don't go for getting all the emeralds with everyone. If you want to do that, I hate to say it, but download a completed save file. It will save you much stress. Because honestly,
from a guy
it's
who
hard
already
enough
did
with
it.
one character. Doing it with four is just a nightmare.
From a guy who has done it once before, the real reward you get from it is Amy. And while it's nice to play as Amy here, for the difficulty factor, I would say it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Did you already get all the Chaos Emeralds, or is this just a save file?
Oh, this is just a complete save file, yeah. That's another thing we went over. It's just no Chaos Emeralds, so we're just going straight to the beginning to the end, but we're still showing off the reward for it.
Okay,
Forgot to ask, is you actually showing off at least one special stage, though? Just to give,
I should have. I just, one, I didn't think about it, and two, I didn't have a guide open at that point.
Yeah, that's
every
fine.
single level, I need a guide for it, just to know where those rings are. It's that bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
Speaking of ones, you just got one.
Hello, special ring. We're not actually going for you.
Ah!
But this level right here is the anti-gravity level, where you'll be constantly swapping between the ceiling and the floor.
This is a staple in the Advanced series itself. They've always have to have one anti-gravity level. Every Advanced game had this. And when we get to Advanced 3, which I'll be doing soon, hopefully I'll probably record this on my off time.
Oh no, not Cybertrack. Anything but Cybertrack.
Cybertrack. We got Cybertrack,
okay.
Yep.
Alright, folks. Do I hate the series? No, not really. I love this. It's just doing everything. It's a chore, and it's just like, oh my god, I hate this.
Like, even in Sonic Advance 1, I felt like it was a little bit of a chore, but it's still a lot more manageable than Advance 2 and 3.
Advance 1 is good because YouTube buffers the video only for 2 minutes.
Alright, time check time.
240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245, 246, 247, 248. 49.
I think it just reading it fast from the timer. 250. I'm on 245.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, we're good now.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, that's why I like Sonic Advance 1 better, because the special stages are really easy to find. You can pretty much get to them with any character, and they don't require you looking everywhere for MacGuffins in the level.
Very true. It tries to stick to the classic route of that. Like, mainly, I would say Sonic 2. You're not going through the checkpoints for special stages, but it's closer.
I'm really thinking about when I take the approach of Sonic Advance 3 is doing the same thing you're doing, because I really don't want to get them.
Do you have a complete
really
save file?
Yeah, I have a 100% save file.
Okay,
yeah,
I was about to say, if you don't, the one thing I might just do is I'll just come back and just show the final boss, like this game.
Because Matt, I was about to say, I don't blame you if you don't want to go for the Chow, but
yeah,
I mean, special stages compared to finding the Chow are not as bad. Whereas Sonic
the nice thing about Advance 3, if you were showing that off and you have all the Chows collected already, you can just grab a key and then just unlock a special stage, no problem. So we can still show them off.
I can still show off the, still show them off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it!
That's 2.
405, 406, 407, 408, 409, 410.
Okay, here's the tip. We all have that YouTube downloading program. Just download the playlists. That's what I've been doing.
I'm sick of your shenanigans, YouTube.
That's what I've been doing for Everyone's Raw, simply because of YouTube buffer. It's been horrible.
Yeah.
In fact, actually,
did you manage
here's the thing.
Freaking ramp.
I don't know, but I did. But here's the thing, actually. I was watching a YouTube video on my cell phone last night, and it randomly stopped on the cell phone now, so it's now going to mobile devices. The crap of this YouTube is going to mobile. Great. The last place I wanted to go.
One thing I will compliment the Advance series, they really know how to make good tracks.
Yes,
good
they
music.
do.
I love the Advance series' music.
And as frustrating as some gimmicks may be, the level aesthetics are just gorgeous. And,
Oh, yeah, most
you know,
definitely.
compared to, you know, the Rush series where things just get a bit chaotic, I'd like to say the Advanced series has a decent balance, except, of course, the classic case of many bottomless pits.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hadn't reached their peak yet.
Yeah, although this level probably has some of the most pits, too. Just because, you know,
Yeah.
you're in space. I think it's a given.
But it's fairly easy to avoid them. By comparison, I think.
I would say so, yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, this is one of the more annoying parts of the level because you gotta just jump up to the right points and everything, so, you're gonna get hit by the spike a few times. I wouldn't
Yeah.
blame you if you do. And we're almost to the end of the level now, so not much left. Except, you know,
That
spike in the
is
face.
bull crap.
Uh-huh.
Bad placement of spikes. Because you'll always get hit no matter what.
Basically, yeah. There's a lot of instances in that in the game if you think about it, like Sky, yeah, there's plenty of those in the Sky level. But here we go, the boss. Actually one of the more annoying bosses in the game because the anti-gravity gimmick travels to this, but at the same time, well, besides me being a goof, he has his hitbox is actually pretty big. Yeah, death montage. In case you couldn't tell, it's a death montage.
Yeah.
Until we
I
get the
know.
0 lives.
Lester, I've had the same problem too with this.
It was around this point playing through Sonic games that I realized rushing is not the best approach to take.
Uh-huh. And same for trying to use invincibility frames. Because chances are you're gonna die in the middle of it.
I could just see when we get to Sonic CD, I am going to take my time with the final boss. So, yay, look forward to that.
Yeah. But the nice thing about this fight is you can control the anti-gravity whenever, so you can kind of like hover in the air by mashing up and down, which you see me do a lot here.
But,
when you're doing
the longer
that-
you do it, the more that it changes your momentum, so
Oh, yeah,
your
the
velocity
more you
can
do
just
it-
go nuts.
The more you do it, the faster you go, so you gotta be careful too. But the nice thing about it is, you'll go into a falling animation, but you still can hit things with it, so
Yes.
that really helps, because if they took away your ability to whack things while doing that, you'd be screwed. And
Ooh, that
I
was
get off
close.
with the skin of my teeth, yeah, with the invincibility frame. If that didn't happen, I would have been a sad man. Would have been redoing a level or two. But yeah, there's the shortest part in the series, and now for the final part, which is probably the longest. But think why?
Oh, I wonder why. Final boss.